And we are live once again. What's happening, people? Thanks for joining me. This is Alien Puke, Community Cancer, Episode 4. It was another day, another stream. I was trying to watch a little bit of Scott's stream earlier, and he was attempting to review a couple of my videos that he hadn't got to yet, but I could tell the guy has some sort of ADD or ADHD, whatever you want to call it these days. And he just can't focus on one thing for more than like 2 minutes. So I just couldn't do it anymore. Couldn't watch any more of that shit, man. I had to move on. So here we are. Got a few things to talk about. We had people deleting some streams. We had people deleting comments I saw today. You know, apparently people are all into the drama until you mention their name, you know? Which I'll never really understand. I don't know. Maybe if I say the N-word repeatedly, I'll be cool in somebody's book. I don't really know how that works, but I guess that's how it goes. And of course, Scott can't. He just can't deal with shit. Instead, you know, he can't deal with shit without saying that he's gonna involve the FBI, the CIA, RCMP, all other types of bullshit. Nor can he deal with shit without threatening physical violence, which we're going to get into. Like I said, as soon as he got into, or started to get into reviewing my shit, that's when a couple people wanted to jump in the chat and they had some things to say. We're gonna get into that real quick. And hang on, let me grab this so I can get it word for word. I don't want to misspeak. I don't want to misquote somebody, so hang on. And let me pull it up real quick. There we go. Yeah, we had people jumping into the chat and putting in their 2 cents. As usual, which is fine. That's everybody's right. And he said that someone had sent him some it's these photoshopped images of like a fish smoking a cigarette and like a fish with mouth cancer, whatever the fuck it was. I don't know, it's cute. It's all good. It is what it is. I'm fine with all that. Just like I'm fine with all the rest, but let's get into the rest, shall we? We had Mr. Heistman wanting to leave comments in Scott's chat. And here, I'm going to go ahead and set this controller down. I want to read it word for word for what it says. As soon as Scott started talking about going to the cops and talking to people here where I live, he said he knows gangsters and stuff like that. I'm not going to touch any of that. I don't want to go there, but let's get to what Heist said. He said, and I quote, "I got plenty of fam in Detroit that can handle him ASAP. I already got the drop on that fool. He just ain't worth it." And then he went on to comment again. It says, "Real shit." Now again, this all stems from the fact that Heistman put himself in the middle of this. And he's all for the drama, and he loves people mentioning names, except for when people mention his name. I don't know, man. That's just not how it works. Not in the real world. Not It doesn't make much sense to me. Anyway, let me move down. Scroll down here. It says, and you got people commenting, expose SEMO, and Scott, you know, I guess he's trying to. He wants to mention where I work and where I live, and say he's gonna have people to get me to lose my job. The typical shit that Scott does. And Heisman goes on to say, and I quote, "I'm talking for real too. I can get him fucked up tonight. No problem. And I ain't even on that type of shit right now in my life." He then goes on to say, "What's the name of that bar again? ... And then he puts the name of a bar in the chat, which I'm not going to say if that's the one or not, because, you know, a little creepy, dude, a little creepy. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the world. And let me just say, you can watch my videos, and at no time have I threatened anyone with any kind of legal involvement, nor have I threatened anyone any physical harm whatsoever. But to me, if you ask me, and you guys can decide for yourselves, to me that sounds like that's a threat of physical violence. Like I said, I'm not the smartest dude, not the smartest cookie in the jar, but if I were to take something from that, that's what I would say it is. Hey man, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel, man. That's your right. Just like it's my right to get on here and give my opinion on shit, it's your right to make threats of physical violence. It's all good. We're gonna move on from that. It's a little disappointing. It's a little, let's just say disappointing. Let's leave it at that. I want to talk about this iteration of Drama Club. To me, man, I loved Drama Club when they would get on there and they would make their funny little commercials and talk a little bit of shit, and it was all fun. Everybody had a good time. They were getting a lot of people in there for it as well. You know, those were the good days of Drama Club. At this very moment, we have Scott McKinnon, we have Dave Rose, and I guess Pro V's a part of it, which I don't know because he didn't show up for tonight's stream, and I don't really see him showing up much for anything, but that's on him. That's completely on him. I probably wouldn't want to be too involved with some of the shit that's going on right now either. So you pretty much have Scott McKinnon, you have Dave Rose basically sitting there and getting drunk until they pass out. That's what Drama Club is now. Long gone are the days of Mars, Mira, Old Man Davey putting in their content and their 2 cents and entertaining people. Long gone are those days. Now we have to sit there and hear about how Scott has the FBI on the phone and Scott knows gangsters everywhere and he gets people riled up to where they say they want to have somebody come to my job or where I live and I quote, what the fuck did he say? I can't even remember. Take care of me or some shit. Anyway, you get the point. That's what we have to deal with Drama Club these days. That shit does nothing for me. That's not entertaining whatsoever. You know, he's got guys coming on the stream that he lives with that are just fucking flat out creepy. And I don't know, man. You guys can judge for yourself if it's good content or not. It's not up to me. If you want to support that, that's completely on you. It's a free fucking world, bro. disappoints me, I'm going to mention one more thing, that we had somebody today that was murdered. It was a rapper. And Heist, I do watch your streams. I always have, as a matter of fact. You say people don't pay attention to you and you have to do clickbait shit to get people to pay attention to you, but that's simply not the case. You did a stream on Pop Smoke, the rapper who was shot and killed today. And a few hours later, you want to make fucking threats towards me. I see straight through the hypocrisy of that. And I think other people will too, but if that's how you want to flex, man, more power to you. One thing I will say, I'm going back to the fact that people were deleting streams and deleting comments. Not once will you ever see me delete a comment or block someone in the chat. Not here. Anyone who wants to say anything, troll or not, you have every right, every opportunity to do so. Nobody's gonna get blocked over here. I can guarantee you that. Everybody has a voice, and you're welcome to say whatever's on your mind. Oh. I personally think that it's sad that we live in this world where there are people who actually support someone like that and encourage that kind of behavior, but you know, it is a cruel, sad world these days. Different times we're living in, man, and there's enough hate, racism, just a whole bunch, you know, gun violence, a whole bunch of nasty shit that's happening in this world. A whole bunch. But the fuck was I saying? I'm sorry, I'm trying to find my horse. He's over here. Yeah, we have everybody everybody has personal shit going on, and there's too much shit in this world to be supporting that kind of fucking negativity, man. There's a time and a place for everything. Now, if you want to get mad at me for giving my opinion, and you want to give your opinion back, you're more than welcome to. But you can decide where to draw the line and where you want to take it. That's up to you. I had a few people lately message me and say that they're glad that I'm standing up to Scott McKinnon. And as a matter of fact, they flat out admitted that they're afraid of this guy. That makes me extremely sad, and it actually makes me fucking sick to my stomach that there are people who are actually afraid of Scott McKinnon. I completely understand why they would be and why they wouldn't want to involve themselves when you have a guy who's gonna dox people, who's gonna put their phone number or where they work or their address out for the world to see. Just like supposedly someone did to that rapper who was murdered today. You know, that's the type of guy we're fucking dealing with here. He actually has grown men and grown women afraid of him. And it makes me sick to my fucking stomach. I cannot stand it. It makes me angry, and I try to fucking control it as much as I can. But I'm here to tell you that all of that isn't going to work with me. All your little stunts you want to pull about trying to make me afraid, that's not going to work one bit. I'll be goddamned if another grown man makes me scared of anything in this life. anything. But Scott McKinnon gets off on that. He loves the fact that people are afraid of him. It takes a real sick individual to be happy that he has grown fucking men afraid of him. Ain't happening here, Scott. No matter what the fuck you do. Same goes for anyone else who wants to be a bully. Because I absolutely fucking hate bullies. Since day one, since as far back as I can remember, I think we've all been bullied. To some extent in life, we've all been bullied. And that shit makes me sick. And it's not gonna fucking work, Scott. Not here. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. You're not gonna scare me away. You have scared people away, and I hope you're proud of yourself. I really, really, truly fucking hope you're proud of yourself. It worked. Congratulations. I hope it helps you sleep at night. If that's what you get off on, that's what makes you happy, good for you, Scott. But it ain't happening here. Now, like I said, he tried to review my shit. He couldn't even get 15 minutes into it before he was off rambling about something else. Which, like I said, that probably speaks to some sort of attention deficit disorder. Not my business. What the fuck ever. Then we have, not only do we have people making to what seems like to me are fucking threats of physical violence, but we have Dave Rose saying that he hopes I have terminal cancer. Okay, that's, again, a bit strong to say about an absolute stranger, but again, same situation. The same situation that I said to the bully, I'll say to you. If that is what makes you happy and that's what helps you sleep at night, good for you, bro. Same thing to Heist. If threatening my life, threatening to have people come take care of me, as you said, at my job, if that makes you sleep better at night, good, man. Good for you. It is all good. But no matter, oh my God, no matter what problems I have with somebody, you're never going to hear me say that I hope someone fucking dies. I mean, short of someone being a murderer, engaged in sexual abuse, fucking pedophilia, some shit like that, short of that, there's no way in hell I'm gonna tell some random stranger that I'm gonna have someone take care of them and with physical violence, nor am I gonna tell them I hope they fucking die from any kind of disease or die whatsoever. I hope you all, even my worst, from my worst enemy to the absolute complete stranger, I am not going to wish death on them. As a matter of fact, I hope you all, even the trolls who push all this fucking drama and they love it, create the fake accounts, all that shit, no way will I ever hope that you die. I hope you all live long, successful, happy lives, man. There's enough shit in this world to worry about. That's gonna take us all out eventually. And that's just the fact. But I have some other shit to talk about, and I wanted to reiterate that I'm not bringing anyone else into this. This has to do with me. I stand on my own 2 feet with this. I'm not asking for anyone's help, for anyone's backup. This is all me. So when you talk shit about Old Man Davey or Mars or whoever the fuck else you want to talk shit about that you think is involved in this, you can just let that shit go because it's right here. Just me. Remember? Chris Moore. The name you love to say. The guy you want to put personal information out about. Oh my god, this dude's trying to kill me. So, there's no need to involve anyone else. No need to talk shit about these people that you think are involved because they're not. God damn, they killed my horse. Shit, I'm about to die in real life and the fucking video game, I guess. Anyways, I'm fucking tired. I don't really have too much to talk about, but I did want to say there's no reason for people to bring people who aren't involved into this shit. And for all of you negative people, for all you people who just want nothing but negativity, this is the part where you can go ahead and shut the stream off. Did I shoot the wrong person? Shit, these are just random people. They helped me out. Hey, appreciate it, yo. Thanks, bro. Oh, I can still save my horse. Yeah, all the people who wanted just the negativity, this is the part where you can bounce. Because I want to leave you guys with some positivity, which we don't get a lot of. Damn, my horse is dead. Rest in peace, brother. So after my doctor's appointment today, the doctor's appointment I went to about my fake cancer, I ended up stopping in at a gas station. And I'll tell you what, man, there's some shit that happens in life that it's just, it makes you think. It really does. I'm not religious in any way. And for those of you who are, cool. It's all good. But personally, I'm not. But there's shit that happens once in a while that just makes you think, man. And maybe I'm overanalyzing it. It's very possible. But when I stopped in at the gas station today to grab a few things, there was this old guy. And it was one of those situations where you end up getting to the counter at the same time as someone. I got my like fucking backup B team horse now, great. You end up getting to the counter at the same time, and if you're a polite person, you're gonna be like, hey man, go ahead. No, after you. No, go ahead. So this old guy, after we're going back and forth about who's gonna go first, I could tell he wasn't gonna back down, so I was like, alright, out of respect, I'll go first, man, but I'm not in any hurry whatsoever. Trust me. And the old guy said, hell, I probably should be. I'm 74 years old and just found out that I have stage 4 cancer, so I probably should be, but I'm not. I got a little giggle out of that. And the guy had one of them hats on where it's a hat where it says how they served in the military and what war. He mentioned he was 74 years old, and forgive me, but I don't remember exactly which war, but 74 makes it sound like it's a Vietnam veteran. So we'll say it's that. Anyways, he said, yeah, man, I found out that I have stage 4 cancer. I kind of got to it a bit too late, you know, so I probably should be in a hurry, but hey, man, shit happens. Something to that effect. And he said, if it's not this, it'll be something else, right? Like that coronavirus. And I made the joke back. I said, well, I'm a Miller Lite guy myself, so he got a nice little giggle. Got a kick out of that one. Anyway, I said, you know, good luck with everything, and I hope everything goes well. And he said, same to you, young man. It was nice talking to you, and he said, I hope you have a better day today than you had yesterday. I said, shit. And he said, he finished that by saying, like, it's because you never know, could be your last, or, you know, some shit like that. I can't remember it word for word, but So yeah, you too, sir. Thank you very much. I really needed to hear that. I appreciate it. So I just want to say, there's little shit like that that can happen. That even from a 74-year-old war vet who's fucking obviously dying from cancer to be so positive, man, that shit right there. How the fuck can you be afraid of anything in life if you're not afraid of cancer or fucking death? And why can you sweat little shit like people who are trying to harm you in any way? Because he's goddamn right. You never know what can happen. And just as Dave Rose said he hopes my shit's critical, or not critical, what the fuck am I saying? It's fucking 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired as fuck. Just like he said that he hopes my shit is terminal. To you, Mr. Dave Rose, I hope you never have to deal with anything like this in your life. I really do. Same goes for everyone else, even my worst fucking enemy. I hope no one has to go through anything like that. But also, let me say, try to do something every day to make yourself a little better. I'm just some dipshit who fucks up all the time and has failed more in life than I've succeeded. No question about it. But do one thing to get better every day. No matter if it's standing up to that bully who's been pushing you around forever. Stand up to that motherfucker. Put your foot down. Show him you're not afraid. Him or her. Whether it's getting that raise you think you deserve, ask for it. If it's telling that girl that you got a crush on her, telling that girl you love her, do it. Absolutely fucking do it. Because that old man was right. Something is going to take us all out one by one eventually. And none of us are above knowing when that's going to be. I appreciate you all for fucking listening. All 1 or fucking 2 million of you that are fucking watching this shit right now. I appreciate you all. Don't be afraid of anything in life. Life is way too scary. If you really want to be afraid, you can find it. But I'll be goddamned if there's another man on this fucking planet that's ever gonna get me to be afraid of them. Ever. And I hope you feel the same way. Thanks for watching.